Hey guys, come on downstairs. We are playing Minnesota Twins franchise here on MLB The Show 17. It's year 3 of our Twins franchise, and we've got games 7, 8, and 9 at home against the Kansas City Royals. It's our home opener here of the 2018 season. We come in 4-2, and the Royals are 1-5. And the Minnesota Twins take the field here at Target Field for the first time in the 2018 season. Starting today in the home opener will be Alex Meyer. He is 0-1 with a 3.86 ERA, 7 innings pitched so far, gave up 5 hits, a 0.86 whip, 3 strikeouts and a walk in his opener. Mike Minor taking the mound for the second time for the Royals. 8 strikeouts, 1 walk in his first start, 2.84 ERA. Went 6 1/3, gave up 6 hits. We start things off in the first inning here at game number 1 of this series. Runners on the corners for Danny Santana. Danny Santana drives one to right field. That one's headed back towards the corner. That one is up there, and it is just barely over the wall. And a 3-run home run for Danny Santana puts the Twins out in front 3-0 to start off the home season. 3-0 at the end of the first. We're going to skip all the way here to the 6th inning. Lorenzo Cain steps in for the Royals. Score is still 3-0 Minnesota. Alex Meyer is still on the hill, and he is pitching a no-hitter to this point. And he gets the double play, 4-6-3 double play to end the 6th inning, and he takes a no-hitter into the 7th. Corey Spangenberg up now for the Royals. In the 7th inning, still no hits on the board. No outs, nobody on, and Spangenberg lays down a bunt, and the bunt is going to break up the no-hitter. Corey Spangenberg bunts to break up the no-hitter. Against baseball's unwritten rules there. So, runners on first and second. Salvador Perez drives this one deep to left field, and that one is into the seats. A 3-run home run ties the game, and Meyer has gone from no-hitter to tie ball game and possibly no decision here in the 7th inning. All tied up at 3 in the middle of the 7th. We go to the 9th now. Kyle Zimmer in for the Royals. 3 appearances. This is his 4th. 6.97 ERA, 10 1/3 innings. And he's facing the new Twins catcher, Devin Mesoraco, who's had a good start to the season, batting .318. Nobody on base in the 9th. Mesoraco lifts this one into right field. That one is going to be back off the top of the wall. Mesoraco rounds first, and he's headed to second with a double. Devin Mesoraco on second with a double. And that brings up Jorge Polanco. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out, 2 runners on. Polanco grounds one to the right side. Emilio Bonifacio came in to pinch run for Mesoraco, and he rounds the corner at third, but decides to go back. So we've got the bases loaded for Byron Buxton now, with the game-winning run on third in the form of Emilio Bonifacio. 0-1 delivery. Buxton lifts this one to center. Cain underneath it. Bonifacio tagging. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it is not in time. The Twins walk off here in the opening game of the home season for 2018. Danny Santana went 1 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs, and he gets the Gatorade treatment. Twins win at 4-3, take a 1-0 season series lead over the Royals, who fall to 1-6. Twins to 5-2. Tied with the Indians for first place in the American League Central Division. Kyle Zimmer gets the loss for the Royals. Your winner is Trevor May. He pitched 1 inning, gave up no hits, no runs, struck out 1. Danny Santana, we said 1 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Salvador Perez, 1 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs for the Royals. Corey Spangenberg, 1 for 4 with a run. He broke up the no-hitter with a bunt. in this one. Devin Mesoraco scored, well, he got the hit that allowed the game-winning run to score. Moonshot tracker, Salvador Perez, his home run went 381 feet, ranking him 6th. And Danny Santana's went 343 feet, as he is 10th. JT Chargois was hurt in the game, and he will be out 1 to 6 days. We're going to go ahead and put him on the 10-day disabled list. We're early in the season, be a little conservative, and we will recall Justin Miller from AAA Rochester to take his spot in the bullpen. Second game of the 3-game series. Game number 8. We are 5-2. The Royals still struggling out of the gate at 1-6. Alex Wood takes the hill for us, making his second start, a 4.50 ERA, 6 innings. Pitched on the year, 8 hits, 1 walk, and only 1 strikeout. Joe Nelson, the hard-throwing righty, goes for the Kansas City Royals. He's got a 11.25 ERAs, pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 hits in those 4 innings, walked 3, and struck out 3. We get things started off in the first inning. Corey Spangenberg comes up to the plate in the top of the first with nobody on. Alex Wood looking in, and Wood is going to go up and in on Spangenberg, and the home plate umpire issues a warning. Remember, Spangenberg bunted to break up the no-hitter in yesterday's ball game. And so things are a little heated, and the Twins might have missed their opportunity in this series to pay Spangenberg back, as Wood did not manage to hit him there and missed him. Spangenberg strikes out in the at-bat, as both benches have been warned. In the middle of the first, we have no score. Here at Target Field in the second game, things getting heated between division rivals this early in the season. Joe Nelson now facing Luis Valbuena in the bottom of the second inning. And Joe Nelson throws one 100 miles an hour up and in Valbuena's kitchen. He doesn't like it. Twins are saying, where's the warnings after that one? He should be thrown out for throwing up and in. Second pitch is also up and in. This one called a strike. Valbuena saying, throw another one up and in, Nelson. And he does, and Valbuena is ready for it. And that one is way out of here. Valbuena looking for that pitch up and in, and he did not miss. Luis Valbuena gets the Twins on the board with a solo home run. Travels 428 feet. It's Valbuena's 3rd of the season. He was all over that pitch and then gave a little look out to Joe Nelson after he made contact. 1-0 Twins at the end of the second. Moving on now to the 5th inning here of this middle game of the 3-game series. Valbuena to the plate again. New pitcher in for the Royals is Brent Honeywell. In the bottom of the 5th, Joe Nelson had to leave with an injury. And Valbuena gets a hold of another pitch that's high in the strike zone. That one's back towards right center field. And it is gone as well. Second home run of the game for Luis Valbuena, 4th of the season. And this one puts the Twins up 2-0, 2 solo home runs off the bat of Luis Valbuena. 6th inning, Corey Spangenberg up again. Twins thinking about throwing at him, but they don't, and Spangenberg makes them pay. Spangenberg, with a little bit of adrenaline in this game, hits one out. Solo home run, cuts the lead in half. And Wood is not happy, particularly with letting Spangenberg be the one to hit the home run. In the middle of the 6th, it's Twins 2, Royals 1, 7th inning now.
Pitching for the Royals,
Joaquim Soria on the mound for the Royals, a 3.86 ERA, making his 3rd appearance. And he is facing Devin Mesoraco with nobody out in the 7th. Mesoraco lines it into left field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. And Mesoraco will be on first with a single. Emilio Bonifacio coming in to pinch run for Mesoraco again. And Luis Valbuena steps up to the plate. 2-1 count. Here's the delivery. And Bonifacio is off and running, and he's going to swipe the bag successfully. So Bonifacio is in scoring position with nobody out, a 3-2 count. Here's the delivery from Soria. Valbuena lifts it high to right field. That one is back. It is up off the very top of the wall. Bonifacio is going to come around to score. Valbuena is going to end up at second with a double and nearly had his 3rd home run of the game. The Twins go on to win this one 3-1. Moral of the story of this game is don't throw high pitches to Valbuena. He's going to crush him. Valbuena 3 for 3 with 2 home runs, a double, and 3 RBIs. Twins lead the season series 2-0. Twins and Indians are 6-2 atop the American League Central Division. Royals at 1-7 are 5 games back. The Tigers at 4-4. The White Sox at 4-5. Corey Spangenberg went 2 for 3 with a home run and an RBI in the game. And Joe Nelson takes the loss. He only pitched 2 1/3 innings, giving up 4 hits and 1 run. He left with an injury. Alex Wood gets the win. Moonshot tracker in this one. Luis Valbuena's 428 shot ranks 3rd. Corey Spangenberg, 421 feet, is 5th. And Valbuena's other home run went 411 feet, putting him at 6th. So now in 10th place, Luis Valbuena's 379-foot home run at Oakland Coliseum is now the benchmark to get onto the Moon Tracker. We head to game number 9, third and final game of this home opening series for the Twins. Tyler Duffy takes the hill. 0-1 on the year, a 2.70 ERA. Gave up 7 hits in his first start in 6 2/3 innings. He's going to face Edinson Volquez, coming off of a disappointing start in his first one. 13.50 ERA. He took the loss in 4 innings, gave up 8 hits. And in the first inning, we get this one underway with Eduardo Nunez at the plate. This is the bottom of the first. Runner on first, nobody out, and Nunez is going to slap it down the right field line. It stays inside the chalk. Byron Buxton on first is going to round second, head to third, and he will hold up there. And Eduardo Nunez is on with a double. Nobody out still. Eddie Rosario, who's off to a slow start on the season. Rosario rips one to the right side, past the diving Eric Hosmer. Here comes the throw from right field. 1 run scores. And we've got a 2-0 lead for the Twins as the next batter in that inning, Miguel Sano, would sacrifice in a run. Second inning now. Eduardo Nunez with runners on the corners. Slaps one through the right side, a seeing eye single. And that puts the Twins up 3-0 as we head to the third inning.
Number 24.
Christian Colon, the Royals' third baseman, has yet to deliver a hit in this season, and he lifts this one to right field. Over is Danny Santana, runner tagging at third. Here comes the throw from Santana to the plate. It's a good throw, but it's just not in time. A little bit behind the runner, and Alex Gordon scores. It's 3-1. Twins with the lead. Luis Valbuena steps in again. Royals pitchers are seeing Valbuena in their nightmares. 0-2 count with 2 outs. Here's the delivery from Volquez. And Valbuena finds the sweet spot on another one and drives this one deep into the upper deck. 431 feet. It's Luis Valbuena's 5th home run of the season, and the Twins lead 4-1 as we head to the 4th. Salvador Perez, 0 for 1 in the game. A runner on first with 2 outs, a 3-1 count, and Perez lifts this one to right field. Danny Santana tracking it. It gets over Santana's glove and rolls to the wall. Runner rounding third, heading for the plate. Here comes the relay, and it is not in time. A run scores, and Perez is in with a double. 4-2 as we go to the 5th inning. Alex Gordon, 1 for 1 with a double back in the 3rd inning. With nobody on, nobody out, a 1-2 count, the delivery from Duffy. And Gordon lifts this one high to right field. That one could be gone if it stays fair, and it is off the pole. A solo home run for Alex Gordon, 3rd home run of the season. That's going to cut the lead to 4-3 as we take this one into the 7th inning. Michael Tonkin comes in for the Twins, making his 3rd appearance. Has not given up a run yet. Runners on the corners, though, with 1 out, facing Christian Colon again. And Colon with a slow ground ball deep into the hole. Nunez has no throw. The run comes in to score. And we are all tied up at 4. Here's Corey Spangenberg again with 1 out and the bases loaded. And he goes the other way for an RBI single to give the Royals the lead. Corey Spangenberg, and it's 5-4, heading to the 9th inning. Trevor May comes on to pitch for the Twins, making his 4th appearance. He's got a 2.45 ERA. He's facing Corey Spangenberg, who is 1 for 4 in the day and has the go-ahead RBI. And Spangenberg lifts another one to deep right field. That one is back. It might catch the overhang, and it gets into the crowd. Corey Spangenberg, a solo home run, and he is turning into somewhat of a thorn in the Twins' side. And public enemy number 1 so far on the season. is Corey Spangenberg. Wade Davis in now in the 9th inning. Royals leading 6-4, and Wade Davis trying to close things down. Runner on the move, and Buxton slices this one into the gap in right center field. James Loney rounding third, heading to the plate. Buxton will hold up at second, and Loney comes in to score, and that cuts the lead to 6-5. Here is Eddie Rosario now with one out, runners on the corners. Rosario lifts this one high to right center field. That one is going back, and just before the track, the catch is going to be made. Buxton's going to tag, and he will score easily. This game is all tied up at 6, and we go to extra innings. In the 10th inning, Danny Espinoza, the shortstop for the Royals, with a runner on third and one out. The delivery from Trevor May is laced into left field for a base hit. Run comes in to score. The Royals take a 7-6 lead, and that 7-6 lead would hold up. Kansas City gets the win, first win of the series, only their second win of the season. They improved to 2-7 with a 7-6 victory here. Twins lead the season series 2-1 over this division rival. Trevor May with the loss. Wade Davis gets the win despite the blown save. Corey Spangenberg 2 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. And Alex Gordon went 5 for 5 with a home run, a triple, a double, and a single. He hits for the cycle. Eduardo Nunez 4 for 5 with a double and an RBI for us. Valbuena hit another one out. Let's take a look at the moonshot tracker. Valbuena's was the only home run long enough to make the list, and it comes in at third, tied with Jorge Polanco's shot at Oakland Coliseum against the A's at 431 feet. All right, this episode is coming to a close. Next up, we have a 3-game series, weekend series, against division rival Chicago White Sox, and that will be Minnesota Twins franchise episode 111 here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.